So next tip, we're jumping on solo leveling, all right? The complaint, OG said before I leave, people are mad at solo leveling because they skipped the fights for the A ranks. Let's just say certain Terminator gets humbled for prior comments. It was a beautiful episode. I think it was a beautiful episode. So one, people are concerned. The two complaints I've heard about solo level community is having after this last episode is this. One, they're saying they're skipping stuff, right? That I can never excuse. The season's not done. You don't know if you're gonna get it. I think you're jumping the gun. The anime could do things in a different order than the manhwa, but you never know. If they skip it, and that sucks. Unfortunate. But if it doesn't run to the massive long story, the main story, then you already should have known that it probably wasn't going to make it. Yes, of course you want to see it. I want to see it too. But at the end of the day, you should know as a manga, manhwa to anime adaptation reader that some things just ain't going to make the cut. And it's one of those things that A ranks fighting probably look dope, but it doesn't need to make the cut. Not really. Or they might do it like a post credit or something. There's a lot of ways to get incorporated that we just don't know. You don't know, I don't know, and we're just waiting to find out. So, with that being said, I'll say don't be that mad about it. The next thing I'm hearing is people in the solo leveling community hated this episode. It's the highest disliked episode in solo leveling so far. It broke 1,000 dislikes. Woo, 1,000 dislikes, guys. Crazy, am I right? It broke 1,000 dislikes, and everybody's saying this episode was mid, mid, mid. The complaint I'm seeing is because there was no bing bang. In the words of one creator, I forgot who I read it from. It was either Nick Light or Chibi, one of those two. They were like, there's no bing bong boom, so there's no bing bong boom, so everybody hated the episode. I thought it was a beautiful episode. Like OG said, I thought it was a great episode. I did feel the like I think it's just bad timing. I think it's just bad timing because this episode had a lot of aura farming in the beginning. Jinwoo raising the dragon, switching spots, riding the dragon. It still had the aura farming. It still had the hype. It still had the story cooking. I thought it was a fantastic episode. From what I'm hearing is in the manhwa, there was not as much crying as they put into the anime. From what I'm hearing is the anime really drew out the scene of Mama waking up and Jinwoo missing her and all that. Like it was really elongated. And I just want to say it's one of those things like, yeah, this is one of those moments where it's called a manhwa adaptation. It's not going to be bar for bar, word for word. I think some people that watch Soul Leveling might be a little bit emotionally immature. Because I will say this objectively. This show is one of the most high octane, high fun, action packed shows I've ever watched. Every single episode or moment has so many high points of just craziness, right? I can see how, people who want to feel something don't typically watch this, right? Or wouldn't typically read this manhwa if they want to feel emotion. So to have an emotional moment in a high octane kind of anime or manhwa, it might feel off to some people. To me, I thought it was beautiful. The reason why I thought it was beautiful is because at the end of the day, he was doing everything he was doing as an E rank, putting his life on the line, damn near death every single time he stepped into a dungeon to keep his family afloat and to save his mama. He was rewarded through death with the ability to level up. And the first thing he was gonna do, I ain't gonna forget about my mama. This episode tells me some of y'all niggas would have forgot about y'all mamas, bro. Y'all got caught up in a power fantasy, beating niggas' asses, getting to get back on anybody who did you dirt. You would not stick to getting your mama better. Like you might be like, okay, I guess I should go do it now. He did it as soon as he could. The moment that he felt, like, matter of fact, that aside, he tried to save his mama before it was even safe. My man's tried to go to Cerebrus. He's like, why not? Let me go to the front door. Went to the front door, got his fucking pockets ran, had to get the fuck up out of there. And he's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to get strong before I go back in there. But every time he went in there, he went in at his earliest convenience. The soonest time that he felt like he could finish it, he went in. That's why I love the fight with Baron. We know he gets to the Demon King fight, and he has skill points that he hasn't used. He's like, I can do this at this level. I'm just gonna keep going. And the moment he needed to put on the rest, he put that shit on and finished the thing he had to do for his mama. So coming full circle, as soon as he crafts that potion, the first thing he does is go to her. Yeah, absolutely. The potion actually works, and she gets up. 4 years was that your mama that you love? Hell yeah, that shit's emotional as fuck. And not to mention, part of the selling point is you have this fire ass composer and soundtrack playing in the background. You just aura farming them. Yo, he's even aura farming, saving his mother. Y'all niggas can't even comprehend what's happening. The fucking music is. Anyways, I say all that to say, I feel like y'all niggas is tripping, bro. I feel like it was emotional. I think some people think watching him cry this much or cry this emotionally. I saw niggas putting this face up there with the Boruto crying face. With the Boruto crying face? Stop. Come on, man. Y'all get so bolsterous and fucking absolutely what's the word I'm looking for? Emphatic with the comparisons that you make. I'm actually somewhat impressed at the degrees of gymnastics that you're able to create with your thoughts and mindfulness. It's actually somewhat impressive because there's no way you're going to equate this moment of him culminating all this hard work to do the one goal he wanted to do, and he gets what he worked for, and you're going to compare it to the Boruto moment. Come on. Boruto face? Come on, man. That's disingenuous. This was trill as hell. He got his mama back. This is like a burden lifted. Like, I don't know how else to put it. It's like literally the weight of the world has been taken off his shoulders. He can literally go back to being just a boy. I know we look at him and he's done so much thugging shit, but you gotta remember, this nigga's like 25, right? When I was 25, I still called my mother for shit. I ain't get it though. She ain't fuck with me like that, so I never got it. But there was times I needed my motherfucking mommy, bro. And he loves his mom. So like, yeah, and he saved her. Bro, there's so many emotions that he was feeling. To even say this moment was unnecessary, it was drawn out, it was too extra. I think y'all just need to relax. I think that's a very loud, immature minority that feels this way. I don't think everybody or most of the solo leveling community feels this way. I really feel like it's a loud minority that's just like, lame, where's the aura farming? And I'm just like, y'all just doing the most, bro. Doing the. But yeah, it was dope. It was dope to me. I thought it was fire. Even if they farmed it a little bit, you already know the next episodes come with heat and sauce. This episode was still fantastic. So many things still happened. Like we literally, like it's not like we lost out on anything. We got to see his teleportability with the 3 hour cooldown, which is dope. He arised the fucking blue eyes, bro. Don't know why he didn't arise Baron. Still throwing me off, but I'm hoping we get an answer to that. But other times, there's just people he just doesn't arise. There's just people he just doesn't, and I see that now. But there's times where like, oh man, wasn't there 4 y'all when he was talking about the orc thing? He's like, yeah, y'all left him in the roof, and then now with Baron, he didn't raise Baron, but we didn't really get like a reflection onto why. But I can see that. I could also see that, to be honest with you, it's because the mama thing. He's like, nah, it's crafted. I'm going straight to my mom right now. I'm taking a direct flight to my mother, and that's what he did. So we'll see if he spins a block or not. Who knows? I do like that they introduce Chairman Go officially asking him like, "Yo, will you come to Jeju Island with us?" And it's one of those things because Sung has done everything that he wants to do. Like he saved his mom. If he stopped right now and just like chilled for the rest of the series and didn't have to lift a finger, I wouldn't blame him. He achieved his first and only goal, save my mom. Now that mom is saved, I'm interested to see what steps he's going to have, what steps he's going to take to interact with the world, how much he's going to intervene, what he is going to do, what he isn't going to do, because we know he's not like everybody else. We know those people are legit S ranks. He is a player. I don't think anybody else right now is a player, or I haven't been able to identify anyone else as a player. So I'm very much like on the fence of like, yeah, he's not like us. He's not like them. He's different. So I want to see what that means. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go to Jeju. But his mom's being up. He got nothing better to do. I think he said to himself, it's a good chance to test his abilities, which is genius IQ level stuff. Like a chance to go all out and really push yourself. Because these niggas been getting bodied by Jeju. They're on their fourth attempt, right? Right now it's a red rank. It's a red rank. It's a red rank. It's an S rank broken gate. So yeah, this is right up his alley. So I'm interested to see what he does, but I'm also interested to see what the Japanese S ranks do because there's something about their plan that they came up with that's off to me. I don't like something about the plan just feels off. Like they're gonna be decoys and they're gonna kind of help, but they're not really there to do the work for you. I get that, right? But something about it just does not sound right. I can't put my finger on it, but we're gonna figure it out. I know I talked a lot about solo leveling just now, but it's totally worth it because I wanted to address that stuff for the community because I do think they're tripping when they say this episode wasn't good. We got dope shit and somebody got arisen in the beginning. We had the sadness and emotionality of the middle. We got the plotting of Jeju. We got the introduction of the Japanese S ranks, and they're about to get the boxing. I think we got a little bit of everything, and there's no reason to say this episode was like the worst episode. This episode was done because it got emotional. Like it was all very much warranted. It really was. I thought he didn't even try raising Brown because he was too strong. The other guy wasn't even as strong, and he could raise him, and he couldn't raise him. Oh, is that what you think? Oh, you know what? Honestly, that could be the answer, and I just don't know that. That could honestly, if that's just the answer, that's fair. If that's just the answer, that's fair. He's like, yeah, this dude was stronger. This dude was stronger than Baraka. I couldn't raise Baraka, so I'm not raising him. But I also feel like he couldn't raise Baraka for two reasons. One, Baraka didn't want to be raised, and I think he could have overpowered him, even though. But two, I feel like the system didn't allow him to raise him. I feel like there's a little bit of the system was just like, yeah, we're not gonna let you take him just in case you try to ask some questions or get some info out of him. So he got cut. I feel like he got cut off at the legs. So y'all let me know down below in the comments. What do you think about this episode? Is the community as a whole tripping? Do you feel like it's just a loud minority that have a problem with what's going on? You let me know. But yeah, you got the shots, say the shots. We get into the next thing. Next.
You wanna go? Oh, right, I'm really fucking shaking, bro.